Well, you're obviously more fearful of the ball that's going
wide, and Balbirnie goes after it. It's wide again, he's gone after it.
beautifully there, Balbirnie. He was wide enough from Balbirnie. And again, that's another thing I've like one of your best fielders, in my opinion. You can nearly see Paul Sterling thanking his lucky stars. You just
Wrong line. You see that's leg stump. He can't save the 4. If he's back,
there,
shot. Great way for 4 by Paul.
there.
Shot. That's been caressed away for 4 by Paul Sterling for no wicket.
Base, get the ball often square of the wicket.
Got to be 4 for a caught behind. In bowled, superb for a caught behind. Should be 2 here. Ayub, the fielding here for Shaheen yet. You know, but no swing today. Maybe it's just a little bit on the chin. Picked up by Balbirnie. There's a super catch. Fakhar Zaman is the man. Pakistan are all smiles now, but player of the match with his 77. He's walking back.
Balbirnie has picked, and it was easily caught, to be honest. He said, thank you very much.
So of the pavilion here to signal that it's a no ball. So they'll be looking at this uppish and match in the first T20 international.
To him at that number 3 spot. Some have speculated he within the camp that Heinrich Land, the head coach, and all of the back. All the way for 6, shelled in the crowd. What's he done there? Total.
Not at all. Poor execution from Abbas of easy conditions. He lost that completely. Beautiful
Factor here.
Good looking shot.
Well, have a look at this now. Good connection. Really got the hands in you.
With his forays into PS, Naseem Shah has not only learned to bowl the Saim Ayub is
Almost flown across the ground there, making use of the flew across the ground and timed it to perfection. So there have been some brilliant pieces of
steer that rather than play. He was thinking.
That's why he's disappointed. He feels he missed out.
Just beats that man. Yeah, Imad Wasim is standing in the and he gets his boundary.
Just about got it over Imad Wasim. So
and gone. He's a big man and he steadied himself. That catch has got rid of one of Ireland's best.
W that where he was given out, but they for out at number 5 for Ireland. So get hold of this, Harry Tector. He knew it as soon as he'd hit, and importantly stayed on his feet as long as he could. There's that sweep shot and double bluffed Imad Wasim for a max.
Looking shot, that was for 6.
What a sweep shot.
For honest.
Well, I just wonder.
So
At Hazard it came on Friday.
well, we had 40 minutes late starting, but I'm going to keep fingers crossed here.
It is, and it does look like there are some showers in the distance. Back on.
Curtis Camphor goes after, and Shaheen will not enjoy that. Not with the nonchalance that we saw here from.
Far too short in position. He was waiting. Shaheen Afridi was remembering about the one that's hit him the ball before, but manages to get the. Well, it's such an Shah Afridi. 45 goes out to the back.
Oh, this is very off for 6. The big man, Shaheen Shah Afridi.
The ball before, but manages to get.
For our TV umpire.
Clearer now. It's 4 runs for me.
Our TV umpire, 137 for 3, 5 remain. some rain about. I think they'll be pretty pleased. Slower ball is under gloomy skies. Slower ball is going to receive Curtis Camphor. And having come more worthwhile, it's a first breakthrough for Mohamed Amir today.
Really, what Curtis Camphor, I think he was half trying to ramp that, but he's done a good job, Curtis Camphor. 20. You can see it here. Kind of Amir gladly took what you could only just
Air on the way back. That's always where. What a stroke! Ireland continue to attack.
habit, and you can see this on the replay. He gives himself. He is so strong through there. Open up that area, and it's
For a series victory. I'm happy to concede the single. This looks like it here now.
Well, it's quite interesting because I was speaking with Inspired, and it was always something that I.
Yeah, I think it really has. Confident.
Again, you talk about Sterling bowling. Brigid bowls, won't bowl for his country.
Series win though.
Well, like ultimately, you know, you've got to wonder. You know what? Here that Ireland should be looking at 180, 190. Very interesting. Two things. One is obviously the.
Will be badly been shy of runs, but he'll get to that. Their players, they've backed them to the hilt. 7 boundaries for him, but he's played brilliantly today.
He has, and it was around nerves and all that type of thing, and then he. Oh my goodness me! What you've spoken about, this ability at Dockrell to just.
Protection. Dockrell had a difficult tour in the UAE times, has been such a settled squad.
Well, like, and again, the other facet with. But a kind of different sense of intent within the, and the likelihood is that it might blend it.
You cannot underestimate, particularly that American side on home soil. And that's going to be ace. And from his final delivery, Naseem Shah, real pace, some fire, some aggression, and Dockrell's little cap.
Well, George Dockrell, but again, he was just
Fast to bowl the 18th. Oh, the momentum just swinging back towards the visitor. They fall in consecutive deliveries.
well, you've got leaning back, and probably in the context of balls remaining, and as you can see there, he was deceived.
And he's going to get looking towards the pavilion. It's ended up nearly
Just to the crease, and I don't know what way to.
first delivery of batter's innings, even after Ireland have lost wicket. The whole way throughout this innings, great credit to them. This a much better shot.
How Adair just holds that fraction, and again, you can see it out of the back of the hand there. Well, I think it'll be a big ask. Really, at the ones that are most effective, Andrew, are those cut.
Mark Adair. Leg stump Yorker, bowled him.
With that little bit of in swing, but she hasn't been able to get to the Adair onto the leg stump. But a beautiful.
And again, this standard, Hume does enough to get off the mark. These with a flourish, anything shy of 180 given the platform and the.
Amazing the flows and swings of a T20 tendency. Adair came to the wicket 2 or 3.
Shaheen Shah Afridi's case here, he wants to bowl the off-cut there. And follows it up. Bowled him. That is brilliant.
Normally with that little bit of in swing, but she hasn't been able to Adair onto the leg stump. But a beautiful.
Let's get one more look here. Probably won't be able to dare, but if anything, a brilliant. No, it hasn't. Great skills. They continue to keep going. They're piling the pressure on.
You know, probably part of, you know, the.
This one's gone down.
Edge to that shorter boundary.
Hammering down now. God, you really.
So it's a Miles, yes, number 1, alongside Lorcan Tucking Rate to start. Here's Mark Adair. And I think on his day, Saim Ayub. That's a big hit to start the innings for Saim Ayub. 6 all the way over square.
It doesn't have to be in exactly.
Gone. Curtis Camphor with the catch. And they'll be so happy to see the back of Saim Ayub. Camphor has pulled off a stunning catch.
You have a feeling that Saim Ayub held himself back with this stroke. He didn't really give it the full go. Very flexible with the order.
This is Graham Hume, and that's a swat, not a controlled stroke by any means.
Rizwan, first delivery, goes after it. Won't found that rhythm just yet.
They're going up, so's the finger. The Pakistan skipper has gone cheaply. Ireland are all over Pakistan early on.
Wow, what a big blow. Babar Azam fails. Well, Pakistan at least are showing the intent, bowlers. Well, Pakistan at least with a boundary. 2 gone, 17 for 2. A beautiful release of the hand. Outward movement. He was not looking to go across. This time he went with the...
As he comes third man, and it's gone for 6.
Familiar flick of his towards onside, but it came off the back of the bat.
Oh, that's of Fakhar Zaman.
Military medium pace just to his liking. And although there was protection there, but he took the... The boundaries are up. Sulman and Fakhar Zaman. Not a very good start.
How often do you run ragged? They've had their chances. In frustration, Ireland being run ragged too. Put down 2 of Pakistan's.
And now over 200 strike rate. That dropped. Rizwan dropped on 31. Zaman dropped on 20.
A really special series, this. The Floki in the crowd just having a walk around, and great to see the association. They're encouraging ours. Almost a good piece of relay fielding. May almost White carried.
No, I think it just dropped short.
It's better from White the previous.
Goes back, but it's one of those where actually...
Brilliant work from George Dockrell, and nearly making a run-out chance out of nothing.
It's going to get hit the other side of him. But it's...
Yeah, you don't want your fielders to be running 120 yards. It's clever bowling. Hold it right into the surface, flirts with the guideline, gets away with it. Spinner, is it screaming out here for us?
Change-ups. He's going to bowl to the longer boundaries. You'll see him...
Try and force both of these batteries. They're keeping both mid-off and mid-on up in the circle.
Hit there, it's going over the fielder. So just keep those 2 up.
And again, encourage.
Obvious, but it's just what it does to the batters in the middle.
Ben White, but he's fumbled it away from him, which will allow this 83 for 2. That one.
It's interesting he's just done that because before that they'd just been standing and hitting. Now
Cut.
See that resolve to continue with leg spin, and so you need those little wins.
Yeah, it was always didn't happen too often for me, but that's the half.
Clontarf in this second T20 international.
T20 cricket, you've just got to hold your nerve.
Ooh, Rizwan. Eight wickets in hand. You'd think that Pakistan
Have got themselves a second chance. It's in hand. On a beautiful bam. Have got themselves a second chance. The ship is they've both had chances.
Here's Ben White, the leg spinner. Blow over the clubhouse for 6.
That is a huge hit. It's probably to the probably just a little bit full from Ben White. And you could see them scurrying up there at the top. 101 now between these pair.
That's the one.
There you are, the vital partnership, Isabel, who's...
Lift and 4 runs to start off this Craig Young. This
Unfortunate start that for Craig Young, because he didn't get all of that.
comes around, keeps it to 1. So
I certainly think
better pace. But Curtis Camphor can't cut it off, so it's a 6.
to the pump here in a big way. And that equation is becoming incredibly favourable for Pak.
Going to come over the wicket now, Craig Young. Harry Tector coming up and have...
Held a great catch as Gareth Delaney. But coming forward, he's taken a soup.
That one from wide outside off, went one too many. Azam Khan out at number.
Well, he's a prolific striker of the ball. Too much with singles. When he just...
Oh, Ben White's got 3 deliveries. Starts with a full one.
Quick. I'd say it was a...
White.
It's not just have to say it has been... And again, you can just see the balance there. Just holds himself.
Johnny Kennedy, he's a conceiver. Well, he's done that a lot today in both innings. So 15 overs gone. To win is 33 in those 5 overs. I'll say
Thank you. Really, Pakistan fans has also started recently, thanks to a magnificent catch. Really, towards our left, they've really enjoyed that.
starts with short and wide. So just an early wicket, but had those 2 drop catches inside one.
Yeah, crucial misses and efforts in the field. McCarthy's efforts that really changed the momentum. Drops will be playing heavy on his mind.
Khan, and that is prolific hitting.
His balance, he's such a and with the full flourish there. Azam Khan has shown a slight. His first delivery was a good bumper.
Well, there is that bouncer that you couldn't really.
Although even with the width on the short pitch delivery, it is straighter coming to the badge. That really, at length, I really doubt it.
Moves his feet to get back in. Good work from Sterling.
On a personal note, I think Azam will be feeling anxious, goes out. If he doesn't contribute, that can get us over the line.
The wrists through the offside, and that pure power. 11 in that over, 16 overs done. And so not a bad outcome for him. So leave his best bowler in T20s too late that he did.
Well, Rizwan is not going to even attempt the second run.
I think they're bingo there. So Azam Khan gets another opportunity under not too much pressure.
Numbers 5, 6 and 7, Pakistan really doesn't have
A good foot, because that seems to be the strength really, is that middle order, isn't it?
pretty much close to 200, almost all of them, to good totals we've seen in this series. They chase down.
A full toss for height from Mark Adair.
Yeah, and Azam Khan wouldn't mind that as well, but I think today is the day where he's looking to turn that corner. But you know that what runs can do to you.
Free hit. It won't. It's not caught, excuse me. As soon as that ball came out, you felt that Azam Khan was going to
Or Azam Khan does pack a punch.
Well, he swings and just about has the legs to get it.
Off the bat, that one, it really sounded cramp him. But now he's had a few of the... Yeah, from that. That's the win. Over the fence. A fitting way over the line. 195 inside in the series.
Well, it was a sketchy look.